What's up guys, Brad back on the channel. Today's video I'm going to be ranking Premier League teams away support. So this is going to be ranked based on two things. You've got attendance and atmosphere, those two things only. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's kick things off with alphabetically first team, AFC Bournemouth. Bournemouth sold out the first time they came to our ground. They ended up losing. Not great atmosphere, but good attendance, so evens it out. Second time, less attendance, better atmosphere, so we're just going to go straight down the middle. And what for a small fan base, I'd take average if I were a Bournemouth fan. So yeah, that's what I'm rating for Bournemouth. Just to quickly add, I'm a Huddersfield Town fan, so no bias going on here whatsoever. None of these teams, apart from Sheffield United, are even in Yorkshire, so I can't even really have any, if a little, bias. So let's carry on. Arsenal. First time, let me remember. They weren't great. They were sat there singing about, you know, the manager that they wanted and hounded out the club for ages. So for that reason, they weren't even, you know, singing mainly Arsenal chants, just about Wenger and how they were sucking up to him. Second time, it's alright. It's not great. Again, down the middle. So, Aston Villa, a massive club with a brilliant away following. I don't really know what to say about the fact that their away following is really loud, it's consistent, and Aston Villa have got a set of really good away supporters, so for that reason they're going to be the first on this tier maker list to make the elite tab. They're really fond of Villa's away following, so yeah, credit to Villa for that. Brighton and Hove Albion, so first time they came to our ground, decent attendance, but awful, shocking atmosphere. Silent, like almost silent. Second time, conveniently, when they were winning, it was, you know, much better. So I can argue the point that they were only singing when they were winning. Now that's the case with a lot of teams, but the first time they came to our ground, it just outshines the second one, and for that reason they're going to be on bad support. So sorry Brighton fans, but I wasn't sort of, I wasn't convinced. Burnley. Now, Burnley do get sort of docked a lot on their away support. From what I've seen, they're consistent, they take a lot with them, and they do, you know, they do chant quite a bit. So for that reason, they're going average. Chelsea. You see, I wouldn't know what to say because they won both times when they came to our ground, so I can't argue that it's only singing while they were winning, because they were singing before that, to be fair, and it was good, it was loud. So for that reason, I think the fact that they sold out and it was loud, I have to put them in good. So yeah, credit to Chelsea, good away support. Crystal Palace, where do I start with this club, man? The away following, both times sold out, packed to the rafters, and then loud, really loud, both games. I could even argue they're the best team that I've ever seen come to our ground, elite. Not even that hard of a choice really. Credit to Palace. Everton. Now, Everton haven't got the greatest home support, but their away following is pretty good, similar to another team on this list, but we'll get to that. So Everton, good away following, both times sold out, mostly, I'm pretty sure. One of them was midweek as well, 2.5 hour trip, credit for that. I think I'm going to go with, yeah, they are loud, pretty loud. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with good for Everton away support. Leicester away support. Now, first time, minimal noise. Second time, quite loud. But, you know, one they won, one they drew. So for that reason, average, down the middle. Liverpool, controversial on this. I think Liverpool's away following is very good, but when it goes wrong for them, and until they start winning, it isn't the greatest. It's good, but it's not elite, so it's going in good. Yeah. huge club, decent away following, but they win most games, and you know they are doing the Mane and Salah chance. Even if it's repetitive and gets annoying, it's good atmosphere. So credit to Liverpool. Now this one is going to get a lot of bites. Like I can already see the bites. Like if I were fishing, I would have caught a pike right now, because the amount of bites that I'm going to get for this are ridiculous. City are going in good away sport. Yeah, shout what you want, but I went to Sheffield Wednesday versus Man City yesterday as of recording this. Class away support, fully sold out, both up and lower stands. That rarely happens at Sheffield Wednesday, and loud, consistent in what wasn't the greatest game on City's behalf. So credit to City. Not great home following, but very good away following from City. Manchester United. Right, so I don't know really what to say. We beat them, silent, absolutely silent. Now, then we drew with them. As soon as he scored, glory, Man United. Rest of the game, silent. Could hear a pin drop if you were in their end. So for that reason, I think I have to put them in bad. Newcastle United, another huge club. Lost the first game they played against us in the first Prem season for us. Of course, still pretty loud, sold out, all that stuff. Second game they won, very loud. Rafa Benitez chants ringing round the John Smith Stadium. So that makes them, and this again isn't really much of a hard choice, elite class support from Newcastle. Absolutely pure class support. Norwich, now I've not really heard great stuff about these. I've heard not good at all. The fact they took 9,000 to Tottenham yesterday, he's moving them up a place of what they were going to be. But I saw a video on Twitter and it said, look at these limbs, and they just scored a goal. And from what I could see, it looked like Tottenham had been the one scoring, not Norwich. They sat there clapping. Like, where's the limbs? Where's the atmosphere? It was non-existent. But I've got to give them credit where credit's due. Atmosphere may not be there, but the attendance, it definitely is. So, Norwich City, average. Tottenham Hotspur. Where do I put you? You know, like a lot of other teams, not great, but not poor. A lot came to our ground, but not the greatest atmosphere. For that reason, straight down the middle, average. Good for Sheffield United. I'm going to explain that. Just come up, foaming at the mouth, consistent sort of attendance, and you know, quite loud from what I've heard as well. So Sheffield United proudly in good. Southampton. Southampton, where do I put the Saints? Let me think. First time, quiet. Second time, quiet. Gonna have to go in bad for me. There's no team are going to be on awful, by the way, because all these teams have, you know, sort of respectful, like, decent support. It's just the atmosphere that's make or break for a lot of these teams. But Southampton, really quiet both times. I might have caught them on an off day, but that's just my opinion. Watford, similar, very similar. I weren't there for the second game, I was on holiday, but the first one, could barely hear them. Bad support. Now, West Ham United. I mean, I've not been to their ground, but, you know, I've heard poor things. You go to the London Stadium, you can hear a pin drop. But if they come to you, that is such class away support that you're getting. You know, as a home fan, of course, the away support is non-stop from West Ham. The first time they came up, they beat us 4-1. But even before that, blowing bubbles, getting chanted, loads of chants, class away support. Gave me goosebumps just watching them really. And for that reason, I feel no other option but, you know, there's no other option but to put them, you know, late in top 4. class away spot from West Ham, along with the other 3 teams up there. Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is a close one, and it's between the top 2, I'm not going to lie. Good support, but I don't think in terms of Midland clubs it's quite there with Villa's. It's good, but it's not elite, so it's going to go in good. And that is my away followings ranked in the Premier League. So if you do enjoy this content, there's no better way of letting me know that you enjoy the content by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below that you enjoyed it. Also comment down below if you'd have made any changes to my list. I'll, respectfully say, okay, maybe I could have put them higher, or I can respectfully disagree. It's opinion based. This is not a objective tier. It's subjective. It's all opinion based. I may have caught the bad teams on a bad day. I may have caught the good teams on a good day. The elite are fixed in the elite because this is like top support I'm talking. But the rest of it can be moved up and down. Arguably, there's points for and against it, which I can sort of see. So yeah, I may have got some of these wrong, but that's just my opinion and my thoughts on Premier League teams away sporting. But if you did enjoy the video, like I say, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, thanks for recent support, thanks for 1k subs, and I'll see you in the next one.